GoAugie.com here with head football coach Jerry Olszewski. Coach, exciting way to start the season, 35-14 win at Bemidji State. What can you tell us about that game?
I thought it really turned out to be the game that we thought it would be. It was a pretty physical football contest, some big hits going on. Bemidji's an improved football team from obviously the last time we played them and even on the tape that we watched last year. So our kids had to come and play. Real excited about our defensive performance, especially in the first half going in the locker room 14-0. Special teams was outstanding from the standpoint of setting up field, and then obviously the long return giving us 7 points, the block punt which set up another score. And once again we won the special teams battle, which you know is so critical in our program. So offensively we had a little bit of a slow start, but I'm proud of how our kids responded, and especially in the second half we had a couple 70-yard drives, a little more explosive plays, but we need to get better, you know, going into this week with St. Cloud. But I was real proud of the road win in wet conditions and all that other stuff. Well, it's just football. We lined up and I thought we played pretty well.
Talk about the play of the front seven on defense. I thought they had an extremely impressive game. I mean, they put some pressure on the quarterback and took some pressure off the defensive backs, and both ends played well. And with kind of that bend don't break defensive mentality, they go for whatever they ended up, 0 for whatever on fourth down. Just talk about play of the front seven.
Yeah, I think you're right on, and they were 0 for 6 on fourth down, and that's never happened in my career where our defense has had 6 for 6 on fourth down conversions defensively. So I told you we're young, and there's a point in the game where I looked up and we had 4 redshirt freshmen playing at the same time. So you know that youth didn't have a drop off. You know, we talk about players and plans may change, but expectations do not. And I thought our kids rose to the occasion. I thought we had great senior and upperclassmen leadership of how to play, and I thought that they did play very, very well in our front seven between our defensive linemen and our linebacker core. There was yards were hard to come by, and they're a pretty talented bunch. I mean, that Hine kid can run around a little bit, so we had to tackle well. And as limited amount of tackling we did during fall camp, I thought our kids really addressed the ball well. And in all honesty, I told Coach Bergstrom and the staff, this defensive staff, probably our best pursuit game since we've been together with the Vikings. Probably the best pursuit game for 4 quarters defensively of getting to the football with bad intentions and playing good football. I was really pleased with that.
Got the winner of the belt on the road. Now how excited are the guys to get back at home and play in front of their fans at Kirkby over?
Oh, they're ecstatic, you know, and they should be. You know, it's we have to do a better job at home. We have to make KO a place of destination for ourselves, and making sure that it's an unfriendly confine for those that come and play here. And our kids are excited to get that going. It starts with St. Cloud. You know, it's a 1-0 game type of mentality for our kids. But we're going to have to play better football to win this football game. They're big, they're strong, they're physical, they're athletic, and they're a much improved team as well. With their coordinators now there for 2 years, they're a well-coached football team. So we're going to have to get our stuff together and be ready to play.
All right, Coach, thanks for taking the time, and we'll talk to you later this week.
Thanks so much, Tim. Fight on.